What's up, Fire and Kevin? There we go. I was just setting some stuff up here a minute. Did I appear a little dark? More darker than normal? Hey, James, number one. John. Seems like my screen's dark. Unless it's me. Mr. Corey, how are you? Hola to you. Let me know if the screen seems dark. I don't know if it's my monitor or what the crap is going on. What is up, Neil? Kanan, how are you? And Ricky? We got 25 people. Hey, James. Nope, all good. Okay. We only have 9 likes, so smash that like button so we could get the algorithm flying. And what is up, Darren, my bro? That is 68 Greenbug. That's who I'm talking to. And Willie, what is up? Toby? And Liam. Uh-oh, Liam not working tonight. No ice cream for us. What's up, Bill? Thinking a while drive through Fayetteville a couple weeks ago. Wished I had the time to stop. And Otto, what is happening? And Alida, how are you, dear? You're darker than normal. We all noticed you took a Sharpie to your mustache. Oh, you know what? It might be the hat. It might be blocking the light. I like my hat, though. We're going to have to deal with it. And Scott, what is up, brother? VW? Westchester. Oh, you can't be that far from me, although I'm not familiar with Westchester. And Robert, I'm glad you liked the videos. Thank you. Douglas. Whoa. How you doing, bud? Thank you for coming in. And Dawn, a little dark. What is going on? I have the lights on. I don't know why. And yeah, I see it getting a little dark. York, PA. I think you're 3 hours from me. Like the Fu Manchu mustache. Hey, what's up, Michael? How are you? Yeah, this is a little dark. It does look funny to me. I thought it was just, I thought it was my monitor. And Vintage Viper, what is up, Romeo? Assuming the Sunday live shows was going to start next Sunday. Nope, I had to come busting through the saloon doors today. And Dave, how are you? Wait, what do we say to congratulations to Herman for? I'm backing up here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, okay, okay. It just hit me. DW, what is up? Good find to me here in North Carolina. We got a lot of North Carolina people in here. I'm not a candidate learning to work with my Beetle with your videos. Thank you. I hope they're helpful. I really do. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. Cheers to all you served and those that has made the ultimate sacrifice. Yeah, no doubt about that. I agree. Hey, Joe, what's up? Yeah, a lot of people gave up their freedom. There's no doubt about that for ours. This looks dark to me. Let me see something here. A second. I don't know if this will help. I'll find out. There we go. Sorry about that. Maybe that's a little brighter. Videos are wicked awesome. Well, that's a heck of a thing. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. We got to do something here. We got to take out a moment. I know a very beautiful lady, and I hope she's watching right now. Today was a birthday for Kendall, Darren's wife. Very, very sweet lady. Happy birthday to you, Kendall. I hope you're watching. I don't know if you're there. I just know Darren is. But everybody say happy birthday. Maybe he'll bring her in the room real quick to Kendall. She's a sweetheart. I follow her on Facebook. She used to bully me in school. She's okay now. No, I'm just kidding. But happy birthday, Kendall. I wanted to say that, while it was on my mind. We got 63 people, but we only have 26 likes. And let me back up here. There we go. Brian May just stopped in, and I just got some pictures and videos from him. Congrats, Brian. That was fun to watch. I really enjoyed that. Sylvester is in Texas. And don't go Vietnam 65 to 66. Oh, man. Hats off to you, brother. Thank you for your service. I'm not kidding. I mean that. Thank you very much for your service. Had my 52 and 62 bug out for a neighborhood ride. All right. Wait, I think I seen you had a picture up today that possibly. And Jeremy, good human, here and accounted for. Thank you, sir. And we got to get them happy birthdays out to Kendall. That means a lot to me. It really does. And hey, Slade, are you going to try to make it to Junebug Classic next Sunday? I won't be making it to too many shows over the next few months, my friend. I wished I could. Trust me, I wished I could. And Terrence Tad Moore, how are you? Caught your Sunday night announcement earlier today. We work better. Make no changes for me. Happy birthday to Kendall. And you know, I just realized over the summer, it's going to be better to have them on Sundays. I mean, we have 63 people in here already. I think on Fridays during the summer, everybody's doing their thing, which I completely understand that, you know. But let's smash that like, folks. We still only have 36 likes and our 63 people. It gets the algorithm up so that this actually goes out there for people. And mine is on Thursday. You'll be 52, Alita. I think I got you beat there, honey. She's 52 years young. You came up with Colorado. Hello, everyone. Watch you all the time. Restoring my 70 convert, even though I have serious health problems. Oh, my. Well, take your time with it, but keep moving. I don't know your health issues, and I can assure you it's not my business, but keep moving. Never, ever surrender. Take your time and keep working, and thank you for being in here. And Rory from California, long-time watcher, first-time chatting, 72, super. Flat dash, comfortable ride. You got it made. Thank you for being here. And what do we have? Mark Marchant, I appreciate your videos. They help a lot of Crystal Springs, Mississippi. Every time I see Mississippi, I can remember them in school. Mississippi. If not, I could never spell it. Thank you for being here, Mark. I appreciate it very much. And thank you for the kind compliment. My Beetle has become my Sunday morning going to meeting vehicle. There you go. See, people respect you when they see you pulling up in a Volkswagen. Adam, what is up, brother? And Don, you ready to Treasures Home, Spectacular PX. It's called PX Serviceman Store with discounted items, camera, Rolex. Happy birthday to Kendall. Many, many more. And let me jump ahead here. Junebug Maple Grove Raceway. I was trying to see what, there we go. My screen jumped. Sorry about that. And that one sounds familiar, Maple Grove. Can't think why. We're not super close, but in Cedar, Utah, Southern Utah. And happy birthday from Crystal Springs, Mississippi. PX is now called AFV's 1. Hey, Nate, how you doing, brother? V8 Nate. Love the change to Sunday nights. That's a better time for me with 2 kids in sports. Yeah, you know what, Kentucky? It was needed. You know, I was watching how many people were in here, and that's fine. We have our group, we have our club, our folks. But I noticed a lot of them couldn't make it, and I thought, you know what? For the summer, we'll put it on the Sundays, maybe even the fall too. You know, but oh, Kendall was here watching. She appreciates all the good wishes. That was awesome. What a fabulous group. That is awesome. I didn't know if she was there or not. So that is great. Kendall, you're beautiful. Happy birthday, honey. I'm really glad she's actually sitting there. She's probably like, God, it's that Slade guy. He's everywhere. Hi, Slade. Hi, Buster. And happy birthday. Kendall, what is up? Mark, we were just chatting earlier. Maple Grove and Reading, PA. Oh, okay. I've never been there. But hasn't that been going on for a long time there? Or maybe my brain's just getting old. I thought that was going on for a long time in Maple Grove. Let me see here. Mississippi is how you time seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. I do remember that. Oh, let me see here. We get to meet Kendall in July. Darren better be on his best behavior. I can't wait to meet her. I really cannot. I'm so excited. I really am. Hey, Kevin. Yeah, July's. Our picnic's getting close. Who's ever all coming to the picnic in July, the Slade Club picnic? Put your hand up. I mean, I can't see your hands, but, you know. Happy Memorial Day, honoring all of our heroes. Absolutely. That's why I gave a speech at the last picnic. You know, I feel strongly about that. It was great hearing all the shows advertised this morning, especially the one in Tennessee. They're great shows. Yeah, I had Heather actually do them on the video. She's like, let me do it. So I don't know what that meant. Was it like I'm stupid or something? Let me do it. So, I like announcing shows. I really do. I'm not saying everybody in the planet's watching Slades VW community channel, but at least the ones who are may say, oh crap, that show's only an hour or two away from me. I really want to go. So I'm really, really excited about doing that when I can. Misty goes to Maple Grove show. I'm not sure, Romeo. I don't know, to be honest with you. Drag track. Let me see. Okay, I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody here. And Dave put his hand up. Darren put his hand up. What the heck is that? Doug put a thumbs up. Doug, are you coming to the picnic? Oh my God, I hope he is. I really do. Thanks, Annalita. So these earlier troops upset Antiques Roadshow, Vietnam vet had PS Rolex appraised at 75,000. Wow, holy smokes! And I got excited about a Timex I have. Oh, there's Heather. I thought she was down there soaking in a tub. I said, soak in a tub while I go up the garage. And she can't wait to meet Kendall in July. And Michael, how are you? Does new front brake drums come with new bearings in them? No, they don't. You have to buy new bearings and braces. Bzz. So those are for my disc brakes. Ooh, see what happens when you get old? I'm a little bummed out today. I bought this residual valve, and it came with these fittings, and they're SAE American. And I bought these. I bought adapters so that these, my metric brake lines can go on. I'm going to run a residual valve for the rear brake drums since I'll have disc on the front. But where I'm going with this is the ones I took out, they're not flared on the end, which is fine, the adapters, but they had all kind of crusty glue or something sealer. Well, the only thing I have is regular Tough tape. See what I did? I threw that because it'll dissolve with brake fluid. I got to find out what sealer I can use to put fittings in for the brakes just on that residual valve that the sealer won't be disintegrated by the brake fluid. Looks like it's Permatex something, $28 for a little thing. If I knew that residual valve was going to cause problems, I would have bought a metric one, but I bought the empty one, and here it needs fittings, and I got myself into a nightmare with it. Okay. Kevin said, April and me. So there's two hands there. Kevin, he meant to say that I ever be on best behavior, not Darren. Adam, if you're going to be on good behavior, then don't come. We're not going to deal with that. You need to act crazy and sarcastic. That's why we love you. Let me see here. There we go. I saw it. Number one. Hi, Heather and Kendall. Looking forward to meeting you. And hi, V8. V8 is Nate. Douglas, that would be awesome. That just really made me excited. It really did. If you can make it, that would be awesome. That would really make me happy. Adam, not sure if there's any help. Hit the like button, folks. Yes, please do. I'd appreciate that. If you smash that like button, it's free to do, and it ups the algorithm, and I get free pizza. I made that part up. Daryl, how are you, sir? Hope you're all having a great Memorial Day weekend. Remember the reason we are free for all the service members here. Thank you for your service. Absolutely, Daryl. Absolutely. And hello, Heather. Thank you. Thank you, Colorado. Please hit that like button. Heather said hello to Kevin. And Heather, okay. It's just FA's Army Air Force. Let's call it post exchange or main exchange. And amen, Daryl. Hey, Rick, how you doing, buddy? Slipped in the back door there. I didn't see him. Did Heather get that dang bird yet? No. It's like a maniac swooping into the yard trying to do bad things to our koi. But it is what it is. And you got to watch they're on a protected dangerous list or whatever, you know, but it's frustrating. Not to sound like a jerk, but them koi fish they're huge and they're very expensive and they're her pets, you know. I think I'm her pet too. Worry, how are you? Going to front this soon on my super. Front drums drive me nuts. Let's keep dragging even when back. Left keeps dragging even when backed off all the way. That's strange. If they're backed off all the way, it shouldn't be dragging at all. At all. That's kind of odd. There's something hanging up. One of your shoes are hanging out. Whenever you're hitting the brake, it's not releasing back in. And Scott said, hi, Heather. And Mark, hi, Heather. Don't you like pizza? Yeah, she did until she got with me. What is the purpose of the residual valve? Actually, it keeps us from stunning our growth because I'm kind of on the shorter side. And ever since I used one, I'm 6'3" now. Anyhow, I'm being an idiot tonight. When you do disc in the front, obviously disc are like bang when you hit that pedal. The residual valve, 10 psi for rear brake drums, you put it on the rear brake line near the master cylinder and it holds a constant 10 psi pressure to the rear drums at all times. And it gives you a more firm brake pedal. So I'll be explaining all that when I do the video. I'm just a little mad because I would have bought a residual valve that wasn't SAE, because removing these and putting the adapters in for the metric bubble flare Beetle brake lines, I have to buy a very expensive sealer. It's like $28 or something for a little tiny bottle. I'm like, this went down a bad road. I did look on Summit Racing and that, and I got busy and I thought, well, I'll just get the empty one. It's fine. But I didn't know that crap was going to happen. Excuse me. No, Toby, I'm at my end. Thank you, Slade. We love you, Adam. I love your personality. I'm not joking, seriously. Stay who you are. Fernando, how are you? Welcome in. We have 55 people and 47 likes. That's pretty fair. Let me try to find out where I left off. Oh, ever since I turned 30. Okay, that's okay. 1500 starts, run smoothly for about 7 to 10 seconds, and then it dies. Check your idle jet, make sure it's cleaned out, because a lot of times that can happen when there's dirt or anything in them. Mark Slade has me sick of it. Dies. New fuel pump points condenser. Any ideas? I would definitely check to make sure the fuel system's right. Not the fuel pump, but your idle jet. I would spray a little bit around there too with something to see if you have a vacuum leak anywhere, especially the throttle shaft. Yes, you can still get good stuff and furniture. And just pulled a frozen pizza out of the oven. It smells so good. Well, that wasn't very nice. He didn't say, like, I have pizza, do you want to come over? He's just let me know that he's going to eat it. A distributor receives had to remove it. The flywheel was turned and not sure where to start with the new distributor. Do you have a video? Because I can't find it if you did. Yeah, James, there is a video on static timing and everything, and I show how to put the distributor in, how to get everything set up. Go to my videos and just scroll down and look for static timing. And I believe in that when I showed about the distributor and what to do and what not to do. Don't turn your motor around without the distributor in. Don't do that. No, no, no. Slade, you are my pet. I had a funny feeling I'm not dressing up like one. I won't make it to the picnic, but my love will be with all of you. Staying close to home for mother-in-law. She's her last week relationship. Hopefully is held and going to feel better. Daryl, I kind of figured. I completely understand. Family first. Family first. She needs you there, brother. I completely understand. Where if they're protected, can't use the 12 gauge. Well, can use the judge. What's a bird shot? Heather put a piece of screen over the pond to figure out how to get rid of that bird. Well, we did that, and it was stabbing through the netting. These things are evil. They're like something out of Jurassic Park. It's crazy. They're big too. Who's coming to the picnic? Say me. I'm giving it considerations. Rick, Ray, what brand are you going to use? I'm pondering the same thing. And Matt, how are you? First time live chat, following you for years. Thank you, Matt. You're not a follower, you're a member. Never a follower, a leader. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that very much. I really do. We are going bird hunting in July. I'm going to have all you here. I'm going to have all you here. We're going to kick some bird ass here. Let me see here. Boom, 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 boom. Sometimes you have to excuse me. The mouse will jump on the chat. There we go. We're going bird hunting. Fuel shutoff valve. Who goes through the nuts? I strung 50-pound test line all over. He lands. He is screwed. Yeah, he is now. Hey, BCM, how are you? And cut your lines, reflare with an English fitting. You know what? I don't have a bubble flare, or else, well, maybe I can cut, like this end goes into my master cylinder. This end needs to go into the residual valve. Maybe I can cut this off and reflare it with an American fitting. That's a thought, in all honesty. Thank you. I don't want to pay $28 for a little tiny thing of Permatex just to seal it. And I didn't like how they were threading in anyhow. I'll show you what I mean. It's like show and tell when I'm in a garage, huh? American, here's this is metric, and that's American to thread into it. When I thread it in, you're going to be able to see me drop it? Wait a second. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It don't want to turn in very far, or maybe I'm just overthinking it, and then crank it tight. But I'm just not happy about this at all. I should have bought. Let me see. Yeah, there's the one that came out of it with the American threads, and it threads all the way in. But for some reason, and I know I'm talking a lot here, the adapter one, I forget the UMPI part number, it just doesn't seem to thread in bit like a turn and a half. And I find that really odd. Now, the Volkswagen size brake line threads right onto it with no problem. But I don't like how this doesn't thread in very far. That can't be good. I don't know. I'm just aggravated. Sorry about that. Let me see. I bought residual valves CB Performance and required no sealant, and they're all tapered, flared fittings. Residual valves also help with lower car trans races. Nate, wonder if they have, I forget, it's bubble flare for the Beetle. I just spent $50 on that crap. I am so damn mad. I'm wondering if they have for the VW. I forget the VW size, the metric. I can't remember now without looking. I'll have to look it up and see. I'll check CB Performance and see if they have the actual one. But you probably, if it's CB Performance, they should have the residual valve with the actual fitting. I just don't understand any of this. That's the same size that came in. It threads all the way in real nice. And then the adapter doesn't. It threads in like a turn and a half. Eternally, what is up? And I'll have to look on CB Performance tonight. That'll bug me now. There we go. Look at the kit from J-Bugs. And my rear passenger side drum will not turn. I watched your video. Now I know I can get it fixed. If not, I'll just beat the hell out of it. Take your time. Don't beat on it. You'll get it off of there. Take your time. Just watch the video. It'll come apart. Hey, Keith, what is up, dog? How are you? I hope you got my text the other day. I'm hoping you did. You should have. I hope you're doing well, brother. I have cod fillets with mac and cheese. Oh, I like mac and cheese. I like the white cheddar mac and cheese, too, a lot. Heather's Cottage. We were talking about coming this long drive, saying we won't try a different kind of pizza. I never get tired of it. Pizza is very good for us. Not really, but I want to believe it is. Let me see here. Please come last night. Make it. July will be the last. I'll see you at the end of August. Be the last chat for 8 months. I'll be about. Yeah, you know what, Willie? I'm looking forward to seeing you. I did catch your post. I I forget where I saw it, probably on your wall where you got that gig going on and you'll be gone for a while. So I hope I get to see you before you do leave. I had one wiped out all of my fish. Oh, Doug, this has been a nightmare. This thing's like a sniper, and they're big. Like, I don't even want to let my Rottweiler out after it. I don't know if it'll spear it, so I'd rather handle it, but I can't catch him in time. He's fast when he hears us. I'm worked 35 years of pizza with him. Is there a prize for who travels the furthest for the picnic? Yeah. Actually, whoever drives the furthest gets to watch me eat pizza. And that's pretty interesting. I mean, I can eat a lot of it. So, I mean, I think that's pretty fair, but I'm going to try to get something together to give out some prizes. I haven't figured out how to do it yet, like how to judge that type of thing. Douglas, been there. It sucks. Did you get my email about the headliner might be in your junk folder? No, I didn't, Otto. I'll check the spam folder. It's funny you said that because I checked my email about 2-3 hours ago and no, I didn't get anything. I'll check the spam folder just to make sure. We called them cranes down here when I was 15. They shoot them because they get the fish out of the pond. Okay, somebody did say crane the other night, and I was wondering who said that. They're called blue heron, and there's another one here. And honestly, they look like out of Jurassic Park. They're kind of creepy looking, Matt, I don't blame you. And the Pegasus. Hey, Slade, how hard is it to restore pedals? We have a 55 Beetle we're putting back together. It's not that hard. I have probably 2 or 3 videos on that because one, I did the pedal extender for people with big feet to gap the brake pedal and clutch pedal apart a whole inch. But it does make a difference, believe it or not. But if you check my inventory of videos, you will see that I have quite a few pedal videos and I show how to break them down completely. I show me getting aggravated because the roll pin didn't want to come out. But I don't edit out when stuff is hard. I know a lot of guys, when they film, do that. I don't believe in editing out mistakes. I don't edit out when there's a struggle. So you'll get to see the struggle of taking one apart, but it's not horrible. Yes, they will empty a pond in 10 minutes. Wait a minute, I got lost. I didn't need a GPS in my brain. Oh, in 10 minutes, also get elated. They're white and yellow. They scare a little easier. And Sling, happy Memorial Day weekend to you and Evan. Hello to you and Mr. Ringo. That's Johnny Ringo. And James, Kraft Sharp Cheddar Man myself. Oh, I like cheese. I like cheese. There's no doubt about that. Like brick cheese, when Heather buys a pound of it, I can just sit there and eat it. Oh, I forgot Heather's on here. Kind of late for that. Don, how are you? You're never late, brother. It's fine. And thanks for answering my question about static timing, but the flywheel's been turned and not sure where to start. Do I need even? Well, no. Oh boy. Okay. If the motor was turned with the distributor out, okay, what happens is the distributor gear sometimes will jump up a little bit, the drive gear, and it can chew up the brass crankshaft gear. So it probably isn't a bad idea to maybe slide the distributor drive up and look down in and see if the gear looks screwed up. If you only turned it a little wee bit, but then if you started really cranking on it and turning it, then there could be an issue. Thanks. One other thing, pushing my Beetle into the garage in neutral, travels about 8 feet and then feels like someone applied the brakes, one thing after another. Make sure your rod from your pedal to your master cylinder, that push rod, I call it. If you watch my one video, make sure you got like a 1 millimeter to 1.5 millimeter play, because if not, it'll put pressure, and in about 8, 10, 12 feet, your car's real hard to push. Unless you've got an out around drum or something and it's hitting that spot and then it's sticking. Because remember, you're only pushing it, not elated, regret. And hi, Dawn. And thank you for the donation, Keith. Thank you very much, brother. I just seen it now. That was very, very nice of you. I appreciate that. Heather, congrats to you both for 35 years. Not many make it that long. We were just talking about that. I wonder if you could put some kind of wire over your pawn. Yeah, Mark and I were talking earlier, and I said I've been with Heather 35 years, and she likes me. We do okay, you know. I think she's after me for my Hot Wheels collection, but you know, I'll find out in the end. Easy throw code. We're best friends. I strung fishing line. They made it. Heather is my best friend. There's no doubt about that. There is no doubt. You have a menu or a flyer for the food truck that's going to be at the picnic. Yeah, but I can't add it to the chat, I don't believe. I should have put that in the video. Let me see. No, I don't. Wait a minute. Engage with your audience. Oh, no, start a poll. We don't want to do that. No, I guess I can't put, okay. She's called the lunch lady for real. And I'll put that up in my next video. I'll bring it up again, and I'll put that in, and then I'll put it on our group chat. She kept it very reasonable for me. She definitely is on her game. She's good at what she does. But I think there was like pulled pork, hamburgers, hot dogs, French fries. I can't remember now. I'll make sure, and I'll put it on Facebook too. That way everybody will see it. I'm glad you brought that up, actually. Thank you, dog. That is very kind of you. Kentucky has a season on them. PA might. And no, they're protected here. And let me see. Make formal proposal. Some of the companies, I'm sure a couple will jump in and send stuff to give away for your event. That might not be a bad idea, in all honesty. Heather, that is the most important thing. Me and my wife are best friends. Oh, you have to be. You have to be. There's no doubt. So you're eating the brick. Well, no, I just take a slice of it once in a while. This pedal video, Slade even slams his hand with the ball ping hammer. Did I really do that, Darren? I probably did. I'm sure I didn't say nothing crazy, but yeah, that hurts. He's singing into the screen. Ringo's like, hey, that guy's been to my house. Let me see here. I got way behind because I'm talking. There we go. Slade, wife likes your shirt. Is this the one you sell? Yeah, that's the built not bought. And then I think there's something on the back. No, there isn't. I lied. It's not from the same company. This one, and then there's a members shirt, and then there's a retro shirt with like a pinup lady from the 40s sitting on a fender. So there's quite a few to choose from. And then there's the Don't Be an Idiot shirt. That seemed to catch on with a lot of people. I probably say it too much. But if you look at the store, Mark, there's quite a few to choose from, brother. Good for you both. I'm happy to hear that. It's not common nowadays. No, it's really not. And Ed, how are you, sir? Your adapter for the brake line must not be threaded right. So just screw a die into it. I think there is sealer tape for brake fluid too. You know what? And you know, it's funny you said that. I was looking at the one that came with it, the SAE. So let me see here. So it definitely, this is fine, the residual, because this one threads in all the way. But the adapter, the threads seem fine, but like I said, they go in, we'll do this like 1.5. That ain't right. So maybe I will run a die on this. I'll find out the size. I forget what it is now. Because I don't want to buy, I don't know. I'm frustrated. I spent $50 on that crap, and money's tight now with the economy, you know, over the last million years. But I'll try that. I really will. I got a tap and die set here. I'm looking at it now. Maybe I will go ahead and just run that on there tomorrow. It just went in like a turn and a half and stopped, and we're talking about our brakes, brother, you know. Hallelujah. Hope all is well. CB Performance part number. Currently out of stock. Eek. Screws right into the master for the rear line. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm going to take a picture just in case I need that. So I have the part number. Nate, is that, there we go. So that screws, is it a 10 PSI and it screws right into the master? No adapters needed or nothing, I guess, because that would be awesome. The one I have, it is what it is. I'm just kind of bummed out that I spent the money on it, but thank you so much. I just want to do the residual on it. I feel better about doing it. I wanted to do that video tomorrow for Friday, but I guess that's not happening that quick. No, Slade, she feels sorry for you just like Mary does me. How do you send a donation? Down in the description of any of the videos is a PayPal link. If you'd like to do that, I'd really appreciate it. Or if you go to my website, sladesvwbeetle.com, Heather can put my website up. You can go right there and make a donation safely. Thank you for asking, James. I really appreciate that. And Heather's laughing at me. I was also trying to adjust valves on an engine we purchased. It's been out for many years. Can't get a fluid gauge in between. Is that something that can be fixed easily? So you mean you can't get a gap on it at all? They're that tight because can't get a fluid gauge in between. Well, yeah, loosen the screw up on the rocker arm, brother. You may just need to loosen that up to get the proper gap, as long as you're on the proper cylinder. You know what I mean? Like number 1 cylinder to number 1 valve. So if you watch I did 2 valve adjustment videos on the engine stand, so it was easy to film. So you should be able to loosen that up so that you can get your gap that you need of 6 thousandths, not 4 thousandths. We call them cowbirds. It's a name referring to a specific interaction between air grits and cattle. Huh. I guess depending on where you live, you know. Congrats on 35 years. Thank you. Thank you very much. Where are we at here? Blink, 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 blink. There. We have cowbirds here with their smaller blackbirds with brown heads. Oh, I didn't know that's what those were. And Robert, how are you, sir? Are you going to come to the big show in Geneva, Ohio this year? You know what? Can you give me some info on that? Maybe in my email or something? Because I don't know if I know about it. I go to gyms in Ohio, Columbiana, but I don't know if that's somewhere near there. But educate me, please, on that, because Ohio is not that far. Where is this picnic at? It is at Keystone State Park. I can't put the flyer up in here. Let me try something a second. Let me see something. I don't know if this will work. It was in my last video. If you watch the video that I launched this morning, the flyer's in that video where you can screen cap it, you know, or take a look at it. But it's, see, you're probably not going to be able to see that. But yeah, that ain't going to show up that good. Go to the video that I did put up today, and it'll be in there. You'll be able to see it. Oh, MP, have my one. That's a 2 PSE. The CB is 4 PSI. Yeah, I needed a 10 PSI with the rear drum front disc. But I'll check CB performance. I'm just a little mad that them fittings aren't threading in all the way. If they did, then I'd buy the expensive sealer and seal them up. But I'll try to retap them, though, just to see if that's what happens, just for the heck of it. But not very happy about that. Keystone State Park, Pennsylvania. V8 Nate, 600 part doesn't work. And Mike is there, Mr. Bunting. Slade told Heather that she needed to embrace her mistakes, so she gave Slade a hug. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up here. I apologize. State Park should be Derry, PA. Yeah, it should be Derry, PA. And the CB is 4 PSI, but yes, it screws right into the master. Then your stock rear brake line screws into that. And that's what I need. I didn't mind having to buy the adapters, you know, the MP ones, but I thought they would thread into each other. I don't know why. And let me try the other one just to make sure. They're both like that. It came with 2 in the kit, obviously. And they both go in just a little bit and stop. Like, really? That doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm trying both ends. That one went in a little further. But when I do check the American ones that come with it, though, it threads in all the way. It's like, okay, somebody screwed up. The one I got, honestly, is, here's the number here. I don't know if anybody can see it. It's 16-3156-7. That is the residual valve. And the adapters I got, maybe I just ordered the wrong thing, but I don't believe I did, is, I'll tell you in 2 seconds. And the residual valve I got is part number 18-1102. And it adapts to an 1/8 inch NPT, and it ends up being a 10 by 1.0 millimeter bubble flare. And it's not threading into that residual valve. So I don't know. My luck. I wanted to do that video tomorrow so bad. I was really upset when I tried that today. Heather put up for the donations, and I really appreciate her doing that. And peace. Kevin, how are you? Australia and Geneva on the Lake. Wait, I've heard of that. I must not have been focused on which one that was. Dune Buggy Warehouse has the empty in stock that is 10. That's what I have, but they also carry a 10 mode. Okay, Nate, I think that these adapters they're empty, so they probably came from the same type of place. Do you mean they have the residual in stock for the 10 by 1? Because I'll just order from them. I was going to ask Misty if she wants to take these back. I don't know if she will. I just can't believe, I'm just so upset about that. I wanted to film that tomorrow. I need to get the braking system done. Kevin, what time is it in Melbourne? And, oh, geez, he's behind. Let me see. I got to catch up here. Boom, 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 boom. Time is it here? He's way behind. What color are you painting the 68? The 68 will be a high gloss white. And I'm surprised you didn't get the wild residue valves. Just screw in the normal brake line attachments. Willie, I should have. I screwed up, and I screwed up is what I did. $50 screw up just on a couple little parts. How much Marvel should I put in cylinders? Bug hasn't been on the road for a while. 50 miles on a rebuilt engine. I don't want to mess up the engine starting running it dry. If you have it on the engine stand, I would tilt it on its side with the cylinders facing up on one side, obviously, and just squirt a little Marvel in each spark plug hole. Let it soak for, a little bit, maybe, 2, 3, 4 hours. Turn the engine to the other side straight up, put it in, and then just wait a couple hours and then slowly turn it, and you'll be perfectly fine. 35 years, thought Slade was newlywed. It ran when Bug was parked. Let me see. There we go. And yeah, just do what I said there, and you should be fine. Just, you don't have to go dumping like a crazy amount in, but just enough to where you think it'll go in and soak right around the rings is what to do. I'm trying to find the email address to send you. I'll tag you in the link on Facebook. Okay, thank you, Robert. This year, racing on Back to the Future theme, they call it the Big Volkswagen Show. Whoops. I hate when my screen jumps. Bug Fest Geneva, it's a pretty good size show, usually a lot of cars. Yeah, please let me know about it. If I can make it, I will. Good night. We got dinner waiting for us downstairs. Always thank you, Slade, for all you do. Thanks to the community for all the support of VW Journey. Liam and Toby, thank you for always joining in. I appreciate it very much. I hope you guys have a great, enjoyable night and a nice Memorial Day. Did you install a valve on the white Bug? You put disc brakes on the front, hard brakes on it. I didn't. I offered it. He declined. And they were fine. The pedal, I think, could have been a little stiffer because that's what the valve is for. And it also puts more pressure to the back so that you're not doing all the work in the front brakes. But it did work fine. There wasn't a problem. It seems when I do somebody's car and I suggest stuff for them and they're getting free work done, I don't charge. I just do the video. And they're like, nah. It's like, okay, it's your car. Isn't it Monday in Melbourne? And Mad Moose, what is up, brother? Must be home. And I'm glad to see you. I hope you're home relaxing. And See, it's okay. Night, Toby. Melbourne time, Monday the 26th. It's 11. Oh, he's ahead of time there. And Patience, Grasshopper. You'll get the 68 done. Henry and I have been working on cloud for over 10 years. Have to have done Farmington in October. We are real close. Well, that's the thing is, you know, I wanted to get the residual valve on the mark, so I wanted to get the front brakes together and then put the transaxle in and all that, you know, but this like slowed me down hard. It is what it is now. What's up, Glenn? And really shirt, it's Frank Zappa. What's up, buddy? Me and him chat almost every day back and forth. We have a blast. He is a good guy. He really, really is a great guy. I even made a short video clip for him. It's going to put it in one of his videos, but I'm not going to tell what it is. It's something he came up with. I'm like, I'll do it. I don't care. I'll try to clean out that jetty because I played around mixture screw. Where is good position? Where is a good position for each? Well, watch that video I did, Joseph. I did a Solex adjustment video. If you go to that, it'll tell you exactly where to set everything up. And I did it like real slow to show everything. And it'll all make sense to you. Don't give away all the secrets. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I have a blast with you. Miss Moose got her in last week at 59, probably the oldest graduate. Hey, that's right. You're never too old to accomplish anything. Honestly, never too old to accomplish anything in life. Never give up. Never give up. Remember, you got to leave your name behind. I understand, Slade. How many times do I have to take soda support and get it back together? Twice. That's usually how that works. What kind of oil should I use? You see what Glenn did there. He's like, I'm going to come in here and start an argument and then leave and then laugh later to him. That was awesome, Tarsek. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Glenn's oh. No, I mean, seriously, for her to do that at 59, that's awesome. Tell your wife congratulations. I mean, we're here a short time. I think we know that. And to tell you the truth, never give up, never back down, and never, ever stop trying, because you will succeed no matter what you're doing in life. Leave some footprints behind in the sand. I used Slade's video for my third book 3, and it was spot on. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate that. And congrats, Miss Moose. Congrats, Miss Moose. Yeah, I'm really upset about this. I guess I'll get it figured out. But I think everyone Slade's videos are better. I'm a schmo. You're the original. You're the OG, man. You've been on for like 20 years. Get out of here. You've been at it a long time. He even said to me the other day, he says, yeah, the Ruby, the fastback, I feel bad. I'm giving her to you. I was like, wow. No, he didn't say that. I'm just stuck on that car. And Eleanor, I really mean it. I'm super impressed. Yeah, I am too. I think that's awesome. Yeah, Keith, don't you dare give up at all. And I won't say anything on here. Do not give up. You've got this. Remember that, brother. 20 years this month. Oh, really? Oh, congrats. That's awesome, brother. That is awesome. I just hit 30,000 subs today, but I didn't post it because I don't know why. I didn't think about it, but it just hit 30,000 today. I thought, man, there's a lot of bored people out there. No, Keith is not giving up at all. There ain't no way in hell. Slade, at least you're not complaining about the haircut. Hey, we can do that. I can spend the next half hour telling you what some jerk did to my hair, but we'll keep the hat on. It's all good. Great encouragement. Thanks. And good night, all. My city has a big breakfast ceremony for veterans tomorrow. We go every year. Dawn, that's awesome. I'm glad you're attending that. And thanks for stopping in, brother. I really appreciate that. I hope you have a great time tomorrow. And he has a great channel. He does. He honestly does. He's the OG. He's original gangster. Alita, heading out with the fam. Have a great time. And I'll catch you next week. I hope you have a nice Memorial Day, my friend. Let me see here. You got the duck up. Castor oil. My grandmother thought it fixed everything. Leaks out of ducks. Congrats on 30,000 subs. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I didn't even actually catch it till halfway through the day, and I noticed it and went, oh crap. Dongo night, and I think you missed it earlier. Added a 1940 American Mantan. That'll be the wife's birthday or anniversary gift. Oh, that is cool, Willie. Yeah, I did miss that. I'm sorry. I try not to miss any part of these chats, and sometimes it does happen, but that is awesome. Congrats. No matter what your dream is, it doesn't matter how long it takes as long as you achieve it. That's right, Otto. I told my sons that, my daughters, never back down from anybody and never give up. No matter what you do, you succeed. You will succeed if you try hard enough. Leaks out of people too at warp speed. And wait, is Adam leaving? Oh yeah, he is. I missed that one. Good night, Adam. Thanks for being here, brother. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. And thank you again for the croil. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's horrible, in all honesty. And Rory, I'll catch you later. I need to go mow the lawn before it gets dark. Cheers. Hey, thank you for stopping in, Rory. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Thank you so much. And the Leela, good night, Heather. And Raj. James, how are you, Mr. Perez? And I'm making sure I didn't miss anything. Speaking of hats, where is the Warren Bill B Dub hat? Oh, do you mean my old blue one that I used to wear? It kind of, if that's the one you mean, you know, we did the bugles and we buried it. You know what, Glenn? I never tried it yet. Adam sent me a can in the mail, and he said, "Watch for a box Thursday." It's last week, and I opened it, and I'm like, "He's gonna make me try it now." He said it's better than a PB Blast, so I was like, "Cool," and I thought that was really cool of him to do. I'm excited to try it. And Rory, okay, I got it right. I was making sure. I made it, but ready for bed. I understand, Rod. Thanks for stopping in real quick, brother. At least you made an appearance and said, "Hey, I thought of you." Crow smells nice too. Peppermint oil in it. You say he's jerking me around. I have a funny feeling. Go sniff that crow. I got it right here. Thanks for all the great content and help. Greatly appreciate it. And thank you, James. I appreciate the kind comment. I don't know everything. I just show what little bit I do know. Just seeing where Phil Robertson from Duck Dynasty passed away. Wow. How old was he? I thought he was only a little older than me, to tell you the truth. That's actually sad. Go sniff that crow. Hey, Slade, have you ever tried heat and the crayon trick? No, I actually have not. I actually have not. It's funny you brought that up because I heard somebody talking about that recently, Matt. Today, I believe. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Although I was outside with Heather all day, so I didn't catch any news or anything. Sometimes I actually try to stay away from the news, but we were outside today most of the day. 79. Okay, I thought he was a little younger. That's a shame, in all honesty. I know that Heather knew more about that family than I did because Heather's dad, God rest his soul, he passed at 32 years old. But when he was alive, he was into hunting and everything, and he made duck calls and had older duck calls and stuff. So Heather was kind of into that. Great live, Heather and Slade. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Heather's usually right by my side here, but she's down the house and I'm up the garage. Kevin, yeah, same as Slade. Seriously, though, sniff it and read the label. Peppermint. I had a can leak in the garage. It smelled like Christmas in there. Actually, my garage smells like 90 weight right now because of me messing with this swing axle. I really hate swing axles. And I seldom use the word hate, but I do not like swing axles. Well, at least Heather has a turkey call. Scott, how are you? And you used some crow oil this evening. It'll be the first time for me. And I I think what I'm going to do, I brought it up in the video today. I don't know if anybody caught it. Heather 77 sitting out there all rusty. Them bolts that go up into the frame head towards the front, you know, your front firewall, because I got to pull the body on it. I'm going to try using that on them and see if those bolts come out, because they're the most stubborn. So I'm going to put this to a really good test. Slade thinks he's older than he actually is. Yeah, I'll be 61 next month. I'm getting there. To the wrong end of the scale. A 6-day slingshot fuel line inside the tunnel just went out. I replaced it with steel brake line. I only paid $9 for it, and I recovered 15 or 20 horses. Yeah, you'll be in some serious races now, James. That's good that she got that fixed up, in all honesty. 90 is around here. We say we're going to swing axle whenever someone goes wrong with an early Beetle. Oh, Glenn, I'm sick of it. I have always been an IRS guy. But it's just that I bought the boots for it, and they didn't stretch as much as they should have. And I went ahead and ripped one, so I had to order another one. And just a pain in the butt, in all honesty. I find swing axles oddly fun to build. Oh, Willie, don't. They're horrible. Somebody told me the swing axles are stronger, and they could be, though. So that might be a bonus. You're welcome, Heather. The least I can do is a thumbs up and appreciate you guys. And that was very nice to say. I understand how he feels, Heather. 57, feel like 90. We appreciate it. Then again, I like building anything. And, you know, I think it's all a mindset. I mean, once I started getting in my later 50s, you know, 58, 59, then it's like my shoulder hurt, my arm hurt, my knee hurt, you know, but I can keep rolling quick. But I can feel it some days, you know, and I think it's just a matter too, is I do live up north. So 70% of the time we have cold weather. And I think that don't help the bodies, you know, our joints and everything up here. I've also heard swing axles are stronger. I heard that, Rod, for quite a few people now. And it's my first swing because I had a 68 when I was young, but it had the auto stick at first, which made it an IRS. And then I switched it to a 4-speed because I couldn't do burnouts with, you know, a semi-auto stick. So I switched it. Oh, you beat the crap out of yourselves and you think you're old. Yeah, but you're rough on yourself out in the yard on that patio and your pond and everything. Swing drive funny too. Swing axle might be stronger, but suspension is floppier and dependent on transmission mount to stay square. The transmission is the same. Well, that's a thing. I was gonna do the rear sway bar, the compensator on the back, but I don't know if I want them stress on the case bolts. So I'm going to take my Z bar and rebuild it and then shim it up. And I act like a jerk on bends though. So, I mean, I was used to using IRS and hooking bends hard. I don't think I better do that in a swing axle. I have a 64. It's had since 86, and I only changed the boots and the gear oil on a swing axle. I use split boots after 2 years, still no leaks. The only reason I put the solid boots on is because I got the axles off. So I thought, why not? And it isn't even that. It's the boots that I bought weren't soft. I should have hit them with the heat gun first. And I think if I softened them up, they're a pain in the butt though to put on regardless, you know. Are you a swinger? Only in my Beetle. Z-bar is best on a swinger. That was the Band-Aid until IRS was mainstream. Yeah, you know what, Glenn? I was told I bought a new kit from Westburg West, you know, the new bushings and all that. I heard if I shim it up a little bit and tighten it, it won't have that slop at first. It'll hold it tighter. You would know more than me about the swing axle. That's what I'm actually going to do. Swing axles rule. And Bob Putty just stopped in, and I appreciate that. And what's Z-bar? It's the rear sway bar for a swing axle because like Corvairs and the whole thing and, you know, and flipping over or spinning out. So they put a Z-bar on, but they should have shimmed it a little tighter. So I'll probably show that in a video. Yes, put skateboard wheel under the rubber bumper on each side. Hey, you know what? That's actually a good idea because I do want to, I want to tighten that up. I don't want that slack in it going around bends. I do take Ben's hard. I just always have. Is Z-Bar an upgrade? Well, Volkswagen thought it was an upgrade. You know, like Glenn said, that was the fix, you know, before they went to the IRS. And they literally did it in 68 and then switched right to IRS. So the Z-Bar is supposed to be helpful, but you got to actually run the bushings, you know, and shim it up a little bit to make it tighter, you know. Duckman knows his VWs. I think he does. I like the chop top he's got. It was and drove great on my Type 3 until I junked all the swinger garbage and went IRS. Oh, trust me, Glenn, I was tempted to pop the body off of mine real quick and weld the brackets on and switch to IRS. But then a few people were like, don't do that. I should have. Let me see. I'm brand new to VWs. Every video is my first time. Yeah, right. Watch Slade won't get my pineapple joke. Pineapple joke? I don't like pineapple. I don't get it. Pineapple. I don't get it. What's that mean? I hate that. I can't wait for the car show come up June 14th to grow the community on the west side. Hey, that is cool, James. Outstanding. I got the Duck Man, and well, it's kind of true. Like a box of chocolates, when you dig in, never know what you're going to get. Yeah, that's true. It's not how old you are, it's your health. I'm on heart transplant list, chemotherapy, infusions. Oh, man. Really hope thank you guys for that. Oh, man, I hope you get better quickly. I really do. Keeping up with the Colorados when I'm talking to right there. I mean, stay positive. Stay positive. Pray hard and be happy. Please, please. I see a lot of people going through a lot of stuff now. It's actually heartbreaking. Duckman's first YouTuber I found and followed. I've learned a lot from him. He's great. Love you, Glenn. Glenn is an awesome guy. And, you know, we talk back and forth daily. Sometimes I'm a little late, you know, when I get on my phone later at night talking to him. But me and him click very well. I never realized how parallel our thinking cycle is. That's the way I'll put it, you know, because I can't put it on here. But it's funny how well I do get along with him very well. That's why I messaged him today. I'm like, hey, these fittings, blah, blah, blah. And then we were talking back and forth about that. Thanks again, guys. But if video's not bad, let's talk about Slade. He's the boss here. Nah, I'm just a guy with a cam. That is all it is, brother. We're doing good. Probably by Showcase Home and got Concrete Guy quotes. Oh, there you go, Rod. It's coming along. Coming along. I got your message with the homes. That was actually a decent price, though, for 3-bedroom. That actually wasn't bad. We were pulling for you, Colorado. You got this. That's why I said there's a lot of people sick right now. That breaks my heart. You always think you got it bad until you hear what other folks are going through. That's why I always say, try to be kind to one another. You don't know what somebody's going through at all. Slade, Google pineapple meaning. I'm not Googling that right now because I don't know what you're up to. We both tell dirty jokes, share bubble gum when nobody is looking. I like the Radio Shack stuff, but that's just between you and I. After I said to you, I miss Radio Shack, and then never mind. He will forget, Rick. Showcase homes are cheaper to build and quicker. Oh, yeah. I know near me, if you try to get a contractor to build a garage, I'll just say that, holy crap, like these guys either don't call you back or they give you an estimate, you never hear from them again. I don't even understand what happened with that in life. Great for your attitudes and advice. That always keeps me going. I always am bad with words like that, keeping up, because you always mean in here the best for people. You really do. I always want to see everybody do good. I always want to see everybody healthy. And just lately, I'm just hearing of so many people who I consider friends here, part of the community, that have fell ill. And never stop battling. Don't stop battling, because you will win. Just have positive vibes and positive people praying for you is what to do. My Radio Shack customer is some of the most interesting I've ever encountered anywhere. Yeah, we were talking about that. Thanks, Harry, for your encouragement. You got this, brother. You got it. And I know it probably don't seem it right now, but I hope chats down the road, you go, hey, I'm doing good now. All the positive vibes you guys sent and the prayers, that's what matters. That's what this life is about, is standing behind each other and pushing each other. That didn't sound right. You know what I meant. Maybe you got to laugh out of that. I think I need to do a live chat, maybe with Mr. Slade himself. That would be fun. That would be fun. I like doing a couple of times. I did, I don't know, it's almost like the Zoom calls where you see both people, but I don't know how to do that, Glenn. You'd have to like run that deal, because I'm not sure how, but that would be fun. They do that here in Georgia too, Slade, those damn contractors. They do. It's been worse over the years. I don't know what's up with that, to be honest with you. I don't know if people don't want to work or what's going on. I mean, don't they like money? They want to make money. Hey, Slade, I want to know that you are working on the swing axle. Is it worth it to upgrade my 6-volt to freeway flyer? Is it that much of a difference? I think it depends on where you're. And hi, Raul. I'm sorry, you just stopped in. I think it depends on how you're using your car. You know, if you are on a highway a lot, it may be worth it, in all honesty. I've never upgraded to a freeway flyer. I just wind them out and go. To be honest with you, absolutely, I hate hearing of someone, "Oh, I'm sending you a lot of light and positive energy." Yeah, you are good at that, Heather. I won't get into that on here. Let me see here. Heather, I'll send a picture from my garden with the story behind it. Oh, that'd be awesome. Awesome, awesome, Keith. My happy place is my VW and my videos. I kind of know that feeling. I started at 14 on them, and that don't make me some master technician with them, but I've always been very happy tinkering with the VWs and riding in them. I don't know why. It's just something about it. I need to grow a Zappa stash for it. I'll come up with a tech solution. Talking a good idea. Get it done. And wait, I jumped ahead here. There we go. And live your life to the fullest. No regrets. Gary, I agree 100%. I really, really do. And okay, I'm basically slow, but how do you tell what a freeway flyer transmission looks like? Well, it'll look stock. You won't know by just looking at the transmission. It's the internals that are different gearing and stuff like that. Maybe Slade need to do a Zoom call and interview someone and record it to post on the channel. I would love to do that, to be honest with you. I like interacting with folks, and truthfully, I think that'd be a lot of fun to do chats with people and talk back and forth and put it on the channel. I like that. You know, I was on with Brent from Haptic Garage. That was last year or the year before. I can't remember. They were at Nodo or somewhere, and they put me on to talk back and forth. I think Jason from JW Classics and me were online, and I think I forget who it was. Brent. Oh, and CT. And there was all four of us on talking while they walked around the car show and pointed stuff out. It was actually a good time. I really enjoyed that. My 67 is 117050071. Does that mean it was 50,071 first of the model year a long while back? I wrote Volkswagen. They told me it came off the assembly line in August of 66. If that's what they told you, that's very possible. I don't have a chart in front of me right now, Joe, with those numbers to even go by from where I'm sitting right now. If they told you that, though, when you wrote them, I'm sure that's just a late 66 is what it is. Live interview would even be better. That would be fun. It really, really would. I like doing stuff like that. Next Sunday, it's Slade with guest appearance from Duckman. Brent is a cool guy. He really is. He's a very nice guy. Every once in a great while, we get on the phone and we gab for about an hour or so. And his personality is absolutely outstanding, very knowledgeable, just a great guy all around. He really is. My 3-year-old grandson is right beside me watching the videos. He'll be my little helper, fixing the bugs. So you guys are teaching him too. And I can assure you of one thing, keeping up, no matter how old your child is, you never have to worry. I do keep it clean, so you're safe. I like the way Haptic does those interviews. Yeah, we did that one. That's been a year and a half, couple years now, though. And he did an interview with me, and it was just a lot of fun. It really, really was. That is awesome. How old is he? Oops, 3. Yeah, he's young. So you start him young. I mean, I got hooked on the car stuff because of my dad. You know, he was a railroad worker, but every night he was in the garage. The weekends he was in the garage, and I had to be in the garage because it was what it was. But learned how to swear. I learned how to hold a flashlight and get yelled at for it. Stuff like that. It was a lot of fun, you know. He taught me a lot, though. I don't even think he was actually teaching me. I was just helping him. And I think that was the best thing because that's pretty much how I learned. I don't really know too many times where he said, do this, do that to make this function this way. It was more or less just hand me the 9/16 wrench and then I would sit there and just watch him. But I wanted to learn, you know what I mean? It was something that always interested me. And my youngest son, who is 30, he just started on his own when he moved out and swapped out his Oldsmobile, put a small block Chevy in, a 700 R4, and a gravel driveway on a grade. I'm like, why didn't you call me to help you? He's like, I wanted to do it myself. And he did a great job. He really did. I mean, I made Dad hold the flashlight. I grabbed the tools. And, you know, probably, Glenn, if years and years ago we had like, I don't know, I don't have them near me, the LED lights that we have now, but we were holding these little damn lights with like probably a 35-watt bulb, and I would hold it pretty close. And he's like, I can't see. What are you doing? It's like, I'm trying the best I can. I'm only 2. Hold the light where I can see it, not you. Oh, Willie, yeah, you sounded just like my dad on that one. That's funny. My dad was super patient. He would take hours to show me small things. Yeah, he was teaching you hunting things, tools for hunting and things. We'll put it that way so nobody gets all freaked out. But he was teaching you things like that. And that's why you're better than me at that stuff. So I hope tools isn't slang for something nefarious. No. I'm serious. It was the way when we worked in his boatman or anything electrical. Dad was a body man, not so much mechanics. My dad did body work, but I won't say he was the best at it, but he was good. But that wasn't his forte. He was a railroad worker, Glenn. But he liked his mechanical work where he built his own engines, machine stuff. But when it come to the body work, he was good. It looked nice when it was done. But if it ain't white, paint it right. You know what I mean? So I said that backwards. If it ain't right, paint it white. Heather, teach you how to handle pineapples. I didn't get that. I don't like pineapples on pizza, if that's what it is. When are you and Heather dropping new videos? Always look forward to them. Heather won't be in any for a very brief period because I'll be doing the transmission install and the braking system, but then she's going to have to jump in and bleed the brakes and stuff. Then when we do the interior, then yeah, I need Heather because it just makes it go smoother. So she should be in about 3-4 weeks with me on them. Dad was a crash fix, commercial grade, get done fast, get it out. But that's how you make the money too, though. Truthfully, Glenn, you already know that, though. Get it in, get it out. That's where the money's at. When I was a mechanic, I mean, I didn't rush to the point where I had comebacks. I never had that issue. But when I was a mechanic, it was like, make sure it is done right. And my boss told me when I first started there, if you screw one person, you're fired and I'll keep your paycheck. But I wouldn't have done that anyhow. So Oh yeah, Heather, that's my plan. Addicted with me. He's already asked questions or watching videos. Please keep teaching him for me. He will eventually own the bug. Oh, that's awesome. I that really makes my day. It honestly does keeping up. It really does. I used to have to hold the metal drop light and always burnt something. Yeah, yeah, you're right. That is so awesome. Your jab mill will train him one piece at a time. Riley did a mash with a Jeep. He brought weird stuff home from the railroad, like them signal lights or whatever they are. Like he brought stuff home, and I'm like, well, didn't they need that at the railroad? I was young. He's like, nah, they told me to take out stuff. Like, okay. Yeah, pineapple on pizza. I don't like that. I can't. Ugh. Agreed, Slade, pineapple's the worst idea on pizza, but pickles on instead. Oh, come on, Rod. I don't like pickles on pizza. We have to do pepperoni, mushroom, and sausage. Lots of mushrooms. Ooh. I was in the one today. Yeah, Heather was in the video today. I don't know if you caught that. Hopefully you did. One man, the metal drop lights. Tech has come so far. Pineapple on pizza only if it's free. That means Raul's picking the pineapple off when he's eating it. Raul's a good guy. He honestly is. Jack of all trades. I'm sorry. Mushrooms are perfect too with pickles. I love mushrooms. Sometimes I'll make not my own pizza, but you know, I kind of favor one of the pizzas and I load it with like triple the amount of mushrooms. Sauerkraut, I never tried that on pizza before, in all honesty. I never tried that on pizza. I like sauerkraut though. I really do. For bleeding breaks. Oh, I don't know what Keith meant there. Trying to back up, see if I missed something. Keith, my brother, I don't know what you meant there. Who puts pineapple on pizza? Send to the shed 3 times for a toilet my dad walked in and picked right up. I swear it wasn't there before. Don't feel bad, Gary, because even now, I'll set a tool down a second, walk away, come back, and I can't find it. And there's nobody in the garage but me. That's the scary part. Chicken Alfredo is a good pizza, too. Hey, that might be good. I made homemade pizza, I think, 3-4 days ago. I don't really remember. And I tried something different. I made a buffalo chicken pizza. And I don't know, see what Heather says, but I think it turned out good. My son stopped by. He lives up the street from us, and he had some too. And he said, wow, that was different. He loved it. Apple on pizza is gross. Early people who said the government sucks. You can tell they didn't vote. People who say 350 Solo Show is the best engine, but never held a wrench. I saw you in the video today, Heather. That's how I found out about your live today. Oh, okay. Yeah, Heather used to be in a lot more videos with me, but lately it's been hard for what I'm doing. And I don't want her around sanding dust or anything. I don't want that for her. I try to like shelter her to a point, you know, from stuff. But I got to do the interior soon. So she's going to step in on that and do the carpeting and stuff for me. And finish the door panels. I'm not going to do another door panel video. I'm sure you're tired of seeing those. We got to do the quarter section door panels now. So we'll do them off film, I guess. Don't cook it on. Just put it on after. It's to die for. I'll have to try that, Bob, because I do like sauerkraut. So I may like that one. Grandma Slade sends me for a tool, and I swear it isn't there. No, Heather, you're pretty good about stuff like that, really. You really are. Hi, Slade, loving the stash. Like the Hulkster, what you gonna do, brother, when I gap your valves? Okay, buffalo chicken pizza was awesome. I thought you liked it. It actually was something different. I've usually make a white pizza for Heather. Sometimes I think the sauce messes with her because the acidic of it, you know. But Slade will have to do the walkthrough interview after the picnic before I take off. You'll now have 20 to do. Hey, that's cool with me. I mean, you're only like 45 minutes away, but that is going to have to be like a 2 or 3 part series, I think, because I went through your garage on FaceTime with you and there was a little more than I thought there was going to be, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I really, really do. Buffalo is good. Yeah, it actually is. Pineapple and ham is called Hawaiian pizza, and in Canada, pineapple, green olive. Balance of sweet sauce creates a different flavor, sense of the taste buds. I'm starting to like get hungry, number one. I don't think, oh yeah, I ate dinner. Couldn't remember, but that was a while ago. I can't wait to see how to do the interior videos. Those will be coming up as soon as I get this braking crap figured out. It will be coming up because I didn't even get to tell Glenn today. We were talking about the residual valve and the adapter, but I didn't get to tell Glenn that the adapter only goes in, like, it don't go in the whole way. Like, it goes in like a couple turns and stops. So, but I might try to retap this for the hell of it. But why did I bring that up? Oh, as soon as I get the braking system done, I'm moving to the interior. So that won't be far off at all. Pineapple on a pizza is like a Z-bar on a swing axle. Where do you folks come up with this stuff? I guess because I had a link with a brake bleeder, it's not posting. Oh, okay. I was wondering what you were doing there. I'm like, what's he saying for bleeding brakes? Let me see here. Where are we at? And white pizza is allowed again since last election. I like white pizza, in all honesty. I really do. But I like garlicky stuff, so I like hit it hard with the garlic. I just forget what you sent me for, to be honest. Heather's been forgetful lately, so it's kind of almost fun in its own way because she's so damn cute. Have you tried pineapple pizza? I'm the odd one here. I like it with white pizza. I like white pizza, actually. I want white pizza. Slade just telling us that Kiki Punchio's the third dozen of cookies, and she hasn't even done cookies in quite a while. I just asked her for some recently. I wanted apricot cookies. Like when you find her bumperettes on your body parts. Let me see where we at. Between me and my boy, frozen pizza's all gone, and it sure was good. He's killing me. He's killing me. Yes, I wasn't a fan of the pineapple pizza, but I love white pizza. That's mostly what I make. Heather make her a spinach pizza. She eats healthy compared to me. How do I know between a VW auto stick and Carvey? Yeah, I have a 7172 trike with an automatic. Well, I don't know what you're saying, Mike. Between an auto stick and a Carmagia? I'm not with you, brother. Help me out a little bit there. You may be just saying something that I'm not aware of, but 7172 trike with it, you got the semi-auto stick on it, but I don't know the Carmagia. I don't know what that is. Ken, what is up, brother? You were in the video today. little mustache, something different. I'm already tired of it, though, to be honest with you. Yes, I even put garlic in my socks and brake fluid. Some of them returned. I better go. Phone juice running low. Hey, thanks, Rod. I hope you have a great day tomorrow, brother, and happy Memorial Day. Yeah, you got a quick look at the one. You still have 2 more to go through. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That'll be fun to actually go ahead and do the interviews there. I think that'll be a blast. 356 Enterprise has and sells, I think, the Z-Bar. Yeah, I have factory Z-Bar from down south I got a hold of, and I bought Wolfsburg's West kit so I can refresh it. I'll do a nice video on that, but I don't know how many people are going to watch that. How about a hug, Heather, for return? And what is white pizza? That is one of my favorites, Mr. Corey. I spin up the dough, and instead of sauce, I put olive oil on it. Hit it with garlic pretty hard. Garlic powder, not garlic salt. Oh, my God, I'm acting like a female on recipes. And then I put some cheese on it. Sliced tomato real thin. This is the way I do it. And a little bit of fresh spinach. They're like the leaves that we get from the produce department, you know. And you can add some mushrooms or onions, anything like that. And then I dust it again with a little bit of garlic. You got to try it. It is really good. It is really, really good. If you come to the meet, I'll sneak one in for you. I think you really like it. If it sounded tempting to you for the ingredients, it's not traditional like the sauce and all that on there. It's actually a little healthier for you, obviously, though. White pizza is the bomb. Sure that works. And Carmagia, I don't know what that is. Somebody help me out here. I know what a semi-auto stick is, but I don't know Carmagia, what that is. I really, really don't. Better get baking. Instead of pizza sauce, it has the... Oh, you can put ricotta cheese on. There's a lot of combinations of it, in all honesty. Even without ricotta, I was using that other stuff Heather puts on her salads. I can't remember what it is. Heather will jump in. It's that white cheese she uses for her salads. It's in a container. I'm going to Google Earth you back there. Find the address of XL pineapple, green olive, 6er Canada Dry. Hey, they quit making, he said Canada Dry. They quit making Tom Tucker's mint ginger ale, the green stuff. It ruined my life. Auto sticks suck. They're okay until you try to do a burnout or something, but they're worth a lot of money now. The parts for those, if you need them. Carmagian cheese and Carmangia, and you guys too. And sauce, it's the sauce at Harlan Corey. Wait, I'm jumping off track here. Oh, there we go. Sorry, speak and spell sucks. And Herman depends on yes, where pizza doesn't have red sauce. Well, everybody jumping on that white pizza. Oh, Carmangia. Okay. I think they're the same. Yeah, feta. That's it, Glenn. Feta cheese. How the hell do you know that? I think he's peeking in my windows. Carmangia and Volkswagen Beetle semi-automatic sticks, I believe, and Glenn can right me if I'm wrong or wrong me if I'm right. They should be the same transmission, pretty close. I mean, is there a reason you're asking which semi-automatic you have? Like you having problems with it or anything? I miss Tom Tucker. I do too. Yeah, the fettage. Cottage cheese, I never slammed that on a pizza before, but I do like cottage cheese. I like a white pie, but nothing beats a real good marinara. I agree, Darren. Heather makes homemade marinara. I'm not allowed to make it. She does. But and that is good. It's definitely different than your traditional red sauce. There's video evidence of you shushing me. I guess every single partner of Buck's Christmas sweet green thumb was cookies, but I like your style. What you want? Davis, how are you? What fun this is. This is the first live stream of yours I've been able to attend. Ginger ale in my life too. I can't get enough of it. Davis, welcome in. I'm glad you joined in. We talk about a little bit of everything here. We have fun. It's like family club community night is what it is. They quit making the Tom Tucker mint ginger ale, and man, I love that stuff. Probably shouldn't be drinking all that, Spinach on pizza. When are we in California? Greece or Popeye? Spinach is so good on pizza. I know because they love good stuff. Wait, my screen jumped. Parmesan cheese. I like to eat. I'm really getting hungry now. I'm going to town on some steak fries right now. I can't go wrong in a good chow. I always get so hungry on your chats because we always end up going down the food aisle when we're talking. We're talking about break stuff, and the next thing you know, people are going, cheeseburger? Joe said, everyone have a great Memorial Day tomorrow. Remember, it's not just about the day off and growing out. Remember all who have given their life to keep us free. Joe, you're absolutely right, my friend. I don't really do the whole picnic and stuff. Heather's dad passed away on Memorial Day, so that's at their family picnic. So we don't really overly celebrate that day that way. But for those who gave all, they gave all for us to sit here and have fun, And I think the world of veterans that are gone in here and now. It's something that's deep in my heart. It'll always be that way. But okay, I think that it's time to roll out. I'm actually hungry. That's the problem now. I'm hungry. Damn it. I didn't think the food thing would go that far. Scrape that black gunk under your tranny. and melted over some brake fluid, sauce on cheese crust woven. Hey, Ken, I don't know if you watched the video today, but I brought you up in there, brother, because I appreciate you. I really, really do. And I put the word out there about doing that collage with all the members, you know, pictures of them with their shirt by their car and doing cartwheels, you know. So we'll see how that works out, because you're going to need high resolution photos. And Ken does donate his time. And if you watch today's update video, that's this type of stuff he does and donates to us. And I just think that's really nice of him to do. I really do. But one more shout out to Kendall, a beautiful lady. I hope she had a wonderful birthday today. I can't wait to meet her in July. I want a big hug. Hey, love you too, brother. I do. I really do. Everybody, pizza. He's trying to kill me. He's trying to kill Glenn's. He's trying to kill me. He's like, eat a bunch of pizza, you jerk. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and head out here because it is getting late now. And I hope everybody has a safe Memorial Day. Please don't drink and drive or nothing crazy. Please. I want to see you all here next week. Thank you all for joining in and taking out time to spend the night with me. That didn't sound right, but you know what I meant. God bless all you. I love you folks. I really do. We've got an awesome community, and me and Glenn will try to hook up. I'll catch you on Messenger, Glenn, and maybe me and him will do a live stream together. I think it would be great because him and I run two parallel. So everybody have a good night. I'm going to bundle everything up here because I get to get back down the house in a little bit since I'm at the garage. So everybody, much love to you all. Happy Memorial Day, and I'll talk to you soon.